Hey friends, it's time to begin the best damn meeting online with Polly, Drunken, and Snoot. It'd be great if they were on time. Hey dude, should we have some news? Copper Squad by Jacqueline. Come and join the Goose Fleet overlords and watch the AAA meeting.
Oh, yes! Yes! Hello and welcome to the AAA meeting where one of the A's means ampersand, and it's a spooky Monday, my dudes, which means your host is your I already said spooky. Scariest drunken uncle. It's me, Drunken Uncle, and I'm joined as always by my colonial co-host and collaborator, my patriotic pal, it's Sinatra Says.
Yo.
What's good, my man?
Oh, not a lot, buddy. What's going on?
I always put you on a spot on Monday, don't I? Like, normally, you'd think you come in, it's your show, you're hosting, you're going to have a little bit of spiel, but the first thing I do is put it right on Sinatra. How are you? What have you been doing? What are you up to? What's good? Just help me out here. I'm not good at starting show. I'm not good at ending them. I peak at round about the middle. And then it's uphill and then it's downhill. That's what a peak is.
Yes, that is.
Oh, and
technically how a peak works.
Well, technically, it literally is, isn't it? Really, peaks and troughs, mate. Peaks and troughs. And Peter the Dub is Polydub.
Hello.
Hello.
Let me love it. I'm that savage.
Sinatra gave you some intro music there, man.
I'll scream later. Yeah.
Baby, it's a habit.
Right.
It's so dubsteppy in here. Oh yeah.
Does it feel
lo-fi?
It
yeah. I like lo-fi. I'm not complaining.
It's
easy listening.
It is easy listening. It's far from the shout of lo-fi beats to study and chill out to. This is lo-fi beats to shudder and be wary of.
I do love how the lists are getting longer in YouTube titles. To study, chill, hang out to. I saw one to to chill out with your girlfriend too. I'm like, these are sex beats now. Okay.
You get some sex beat. Actually, I found there was a what's the anime people, Studio Ghibli?
Ghibli.
Is it say Ghibli? And they've just got just a piano soundtrack of just from their delightful little whimsical cutesy fucking animes. And man, fucking hell, that is some easy listening. That was just delightful.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, it's awesome.
Is it piano with like the generic drum beats?
I don't think there's even any drum beat. It's just like really delightful piano of like
Really? Okay.
like a witch on her first day of witch school. She's on the train or some shit like that. Like you can picture this shit. It's really really nice. If you're having like an anxiety day, if like me you have days where you just go, oh fuck no, then fucking that's for you. That's definitely for. Sorry, ZZA said it's the error stream. Have we done everything all right? Everything seems to be all right.
Yeah. There's lo-fi. What could be wrong? It's chill.
It's hell down low, get low. Of course it is. Yeah. I mean, it's not the error stream. It's the Halloween stream because it is Spooktober.
Oh, it's a frightening chill. Sure.
Of course, yeah. It's a chill down your spine.
It's chills and chilled. Yeah.
Oh,
chill.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. But it is the old Halloween stream. Obviously, there's shit going on right now. There's blood on the windows. There's some spooky pumpkin lights and shit like that. There's a doll in the corner. Oh right, it's okay. St. Michael says because it's number 404. Right, stream not found. You freaked me out, ZZA. Fucking hell. Or ZZA. Zazar. I don't know how you say your name. It could be just
getting some
za. Get some like pizza. Took me the longest time to work out that's what people meant when they said they're going to get some za. You would have thought that If you're gonna
They're
shorten
trying
it,
to tell you they're retarded. You don't just.
it's got to be, hasn't it? Yeah, I can't.
No, I hate that. Pizza and za. I mean, you saved yourself a syllable. Well done.
But why?
That syllable could have saved lives, man.
Right? You got a ZAR-related emergency.
There's people in Africa
Stats.
can't speak English at all. How dare you waste syllables?
But why, if you're going to shorten a word down, why would you shorten it down to like the last 2 letters? Why don't you just call it like, peas? Or just pea? Or just pie?
Because, well, pie, and people reject that. When I say, hey, you want to get a pie? They're like, it's not a pizza pie. I'm like, well, where I come from, it is.
Well, then you could be like, no, I'm just shortening it to PI, like some people shorten it to ZA, ZA.
Yeah.
It's pie. I don't like it, man. Like, what are these people? What are they doing with all the time that they're saving from not saying peas? You don't
All
go,
the Zoomers on campus still call it a lappy. I'm like, wait a minute.
That one
Lap
needs to go.
It's 2 syllables still. What have you done? You've just made it cutesy.
I think that's the point, is they want to make it cutesy.
I mean, look,
I think it was given away by all the anime and Hello Kitty stickers on their lappies.
It's a happy lappy. Yeah, some
Oh,
things
no,
are worth
stop.
shortening, right? Like, you've got Shadowclaw in the chat just says congrats, right? Okay, fine. Because you're typing, you're not going to write, you don't want to write congratulations, you write congrats. If it's someone's birthday, you say happy B-day, right? Because you don't want to be sat there typing out birthday. But there's no reason for it to be done verbally, Polly.
Yeah, I mean, imagine someone saying P to the dub. What kind of dick would do that?
Anytime you'd say, anytime you're typing out congratulations, you don't want to be a dick, so you just say congratulations.
Okay, I know, I'm fine with congrats. But
Not
only
for
when
typing. It's
not for typing, fine, but not when speaking. Don't say congrats. Say congratulations, you knobber. Like, there's, you're not. It's not going to save you any time saying congrats. You just sound like a dick if you say congrats with your mouth. By all means, type it out. Happy B-Day. Just don't say happy. Don't verbally say happy B-Day. The same with anyone who says lol. Like, I mean,
I was just going to say it can go bad places because people actually say lol. Yeah.
in person.
Or retweet. Good God.
What
I've
people
never
have
heard
actually
anyone say retweet.
really.
They've done it. Do you remember that video that unfortunately didn't go viral enough? It went kind of semi-viral of all those students yelling at the master at Harvard that you're a racist because you sent out this tweet telling people not to get mad about Halloween costumes. You're supposed to create a home for us here. Do you remember that video from like 4 years ago?
No, I'm not hip to that one.
When
I would have thought it happened every year, to be honest.
when that one girl was yelling, "Who the fuck hired you?" Ironically, she was on the student hiring committee. But everybody around, all the students who were staying around, were all snapping instead, like snapping their fingers instead of clapping because it might trigger someone if they clap. Remember that? And people were yelling out retweet, retweet when she was saying stuff.
Actually shouting out retweet.
Hey, why do they think they deserve this for free?
I mean,
Our chat? Because they're awesome. They do. What do you mean? It's
Just college students. Why do they think they deserve this for free?
I mean,
I
if
know.
this is the level of
At Harvard
education
at
they're
that.
getting when they pay for it, I mean, what do they think is going to happen
Yeah.
when it's free?
Yeah.
I retweet that. Hashtag Sinatra Pearls of Wisdom.
Yeah.
Gamer Levine says, fuck you, I'll say Rafflecopter if I want. The thing is, like, if someone says, like, I mean, a lot of things didn't survive the internet of old. Like, Raffle didn't really go anywhere. No one says that anymore. But Lamau? Oh, people still say that.
Yeah.
Makes you
Lamau
think.
held on. Sure. Yeah.
You know, it's still relevant. It's up there. The fucking STFU? Ah, carry on. Fucking get the fuck out is one of my favourites. Oh, die in a fire. Diaf. Look at that one and go, whoof. Even as an acronym,
Unfortunately, things I never
that's
saw on the
spicy.
internet. People look at an artist they like and say they're the GOAT. That just, no.
I think that's fine for
Athletes.
sportsmen.
Yes. Yeah. But the thing is, like, when you say, like, if everyone's the GOAT, then no one is, you know? There's too many GOATs out there. I understand it means greatest of all time, but also you look at a goat and you don't think, well, that is the greatest barnyard animal.
That's what I mean. It sounds so stupid.
It does. It's actually probably very, very low down on the order of best barnyard animals. I guess in top one's gonna be cow.
It's pointing at something you like, someone you appreciate because they're beautiful or talented or whatever, and going, hey, they're the mangy dog.
Mangy dog?
Sure. Yeah.
Well, you guys know goat is an anagram?
Acronym.
Yeah.
Acronym.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, no, it is an anagram for toga.
I guess technically.
Toga. Animal House, anyone? No. Oh.
See? It always comes back to Rome. You gotta say
always.
by it.
Yeah.
That just came up the other day. My friend was telling me he wears skinny jeans, skinny pants in general. And he brought it up. I did. He's like, why don't you wear skinny pants? I said, I'll never conform to the tightness of the pants you insist that people wear. No, I'm not gay. I'm not trying to like. That's the way people who wear skinny pants are gay. I'm just saying it's.
But you see it. No, I understand. The thing is, like, he's going.
It's just a mighty crossover.
But he realizes because he goes, "Oh, yeah, I wear my skinny pants, but I'm not gay." Like even he realizes the connection here. That's his first line of defense. He's like, no, I just like him.
When his girlfriend, I changed my mind when I took my girlfriend took me out shopping, and when she picked some clothes and I tried them on, and I found out that clothes that actually fit. And he's a big fan of like ancient Rome and the classical world in general. And I said, let me ask you a question: did togas fit? Because it was like the exact opposite of what he's saying. Like it needs to conform to your skin for something to quote unquote fit. Well, so did togas fit? They must have been the most ill-fitting clothing of all time.
Yeah, I mean, there was an excess of material, wasn't there? There was like because you would have a big part of it like just draped over your arm. But then people think that everyone just went around wearing togas, but they didn't. It was just a Senate thing, wasn't it?
Patricians and senators. Yeah. Absolutely.
Like people.
But I mean, next to the hooded cloak, it's the one thing that I wish was still in fashion. Hooded cloak first, right after it, toga. Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed. I mean, bring back a top hat. Not just for like
special.
Yeah,
to go for a top hat.
But just like walking around in the street top hat. I could leave the pantaloons.
A walking around hat.
A walking around hat and a cane. And
I was gonna say a walking stick is a nice accessory for a man. It's too bad it went away.
Well, if we're gonna have a walking stick, then you're gonna have to have a concealed sword. It's gonna have to be a sword stick because that is a gentleman's weapon.
Well, we're American. It concealed one-shot rifle. But whatever.
If Polly and I have sword canes.
Yeah, we do.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, freedom's pretty awesome.
Sword sticks are the goat.
Yeah, but wait a minute. You do, England.
I do
England. I'm in London than anything, but you'd have like, if the news and BBC has taught me anything, there'd be ethnic gangs sword caning each other on a daily basis. So
it's mostly narwhal tusks now. I think there was just one guy who really set the trend.
It's a good trend, I guess.
That man was a hero. I will not have him made fun of. That man, that was the goat right there. Oh, there's terrorism going on the bridge? Well, let me go get a narwhal. Let me go get something. And he comes back with a narwhal tusk and impales the guy. I mean, that's Hercules level heroism, man. That's next level.
I think he actually just had it on. He didn't go and get it. I think he was just like transporting a narwhal tusk from one location to another.
Just carries it with him.
I thought he went and got it from like a local curio shop or museum or something.
Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'. Curio shops as well. They really went away, didn't they?
Yeah. When you can go on the internet and see weird shit, why go to a store to see it, I guess? Or you can go to Etsy. That's kind of like an online curio shop.
I suppose so. Yeah, fair enough. It was you telling Steve Dave for $1.69 says you're watching The Shit Show, a thrice weekly review of some dipshit from the chat. Today we have Rod Mulch. How are you, Rod? Oh wait, you're Mulch. Well, you should have smashed the like button, dipshits. Steve Dave ain't fucking wrong. He is the goat of telling you off for not smashing the like button. God damn, do as he says, because I've seen him when he's angry, and you wouldn't like him when he's angry. You question them, Steve Dave for $5 says, so if Estonia wears skinny jeans, they're the perfect example of a not gay guy who wears skinny jeans. I tried to follow along, but some lady ran over my foot as I was listening. Dipshit.
No,
Well, she
he
should have
says
liked
he's
the
not
stream.
gay for us.
It's true, yeah. He could be like gay in general. He's just saying there's no attraction here.
Which is
hurts.
crazy because it's me. So
It is, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I'm sat every time we do a stream sim, I got to put a towel down. Otherwise, I'd be slipping
I
off my
know.
chair just listening to your dulcet tones. And Cracked Out Skeletor through $2 says the dildo of consciousness rarely arrives lubed until we meet again. You all right? Cracked Out Skeletor. Jesus Christ, what a name! Well, that is Steve Dave, who was quite rightfully lambasted. That's a good word. Lambasted the chat for not liking the stream. So let's just go ahead and cross that one off of the bingo card. Too fucking sweet. Oh God, what have I done? Polly, what have I done?
What do you
We're
mean,
all
what
right.
happened?
No, it's all right. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Fucking chat gets berated for the likes ratio right there. Fucking done. Excellent. Well, we're off to a strong start already there, kids. Now, we just had a couple of donations from some very, very lovely people. Of course, don't forget that you can donate to Polydub and Sinatra Says at streamlabs.com/polydub. Polydub live, isn't it?
Live.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
And Sinatra_ says live streams. The links are in the description just beneath this carefully constructed stream. And don't forget, guys, that Sinatra has 2 evolutions, Polly has 2 evolutions, and I also have 2 evolutions, all within a Halloween theme. All of Sinatra's are very angry, all of mine are very relevant, and Polly's, I think, are just what would scare him. All for $25 a piece if you want to see them. And it was Orin Doomhammer who helped me out with those, so shout out to Orin out there. Thank you very much in advance, buddy. They are well worth it. He put a lot of effort into them, typing them into some kind of AI and then just waiting for 15 minutes, but my God, did he wait. He waited the shit out of that. Sinatra!
what?
Oh. Polly!
Yeah.
How was your weekend, dude?
Well, there were peaks and troughs.
Oh. Do you guys say that?
What? Not usually.
No.
It was a callback. I don't know.
Today we do.
Yeah, there was
Yes.
ebbs and flows. How about that? Highs and lows, ups and downs.
Swings and roundabouts.
There was the cul-de-sacs and dead ends.
That's the same thing.
Maybe in your life.
No, it's a cul-de-sac is French for turn around.
No, a dead turn around. A dead end is not a turnaround, but a come to a stop.
Yeah.
And turn
no
around.
exit.
Well, you
Unless
can
your
turn around, but
destination
it's
is
not
there.
designed that you do so.
Well,
You got to do like a 3-point turn.
You have no. You're thinking in a car.
We are
What?
Yes, I am. You're right.
You could walk down a cul-de-sac. You could walk down a dead end.
You can also walk down a highway, but British protesters have shown that's not a good idea.
What? No, well, they don't. The thing is, if they were walking, it'd be fine. It's that they actually come to a dead stop. I mean, if anything, that almost was
Wait a
dead
minute.
end.
You mean a cul-de-sac? They just turned around? No, they came to a stop. Thank you.
That was very, very nearly a dead
Oh,
end for a lot of
boy.
them.
Like this conversation.
You're right.
Ew.
Should we turn it around? We should cul-de-sac this. What'd you get up to, Polly? Anything good? Do you have some drinks? Do you meet any people? Do you watch the game?
What game?
I don't know. It's just what people say, isn't it? Do you see the game?
Oh, yeah. What about local sports team?
Right? They put the
they-
ball in the thing.
Yeah.
I'm just glad both teams had fun.
Most people aren't. That's nice. You're sportsmanlike like that.
Yeah, it's true. A lot of
My
people are very angry.
weekend was, it was, I was sick, did a lot of work. I still am sick. Medicated up though, so my chest congestion is actually not too bad right now.
See,
But
that's interesting
it's
because
certainly-
we always get sick at the same time, Polly. You ever notice that? When it's just, you know, something like the common cold or something like that. Me and you always get it at the same time.
You can set your watch by the Chinese med labs. It's weird.
We're connected, man.
Yeah.
By the cul-de-sac.
So yeah, it wasn't an exciting weekend, but it was productive. I can say that. I got a lot of work done. Boring academic work, but still.
Work is
You
work.
You were sat
Yeah.
there and you were sick and you were like, I know what will make me feel better. Work.
Oh, wow. Deadlines will do that to you. You know what I don't feel like doing? Sitting upright and working. Yeah, well, guess that's what I'm going to do anyway.
Could you not lie down and work?
No, that wouldn't. I guess some people could do that. I can't.
Yeah, that's you get.
I don't
What's the
know.
word for it?
You're in bed.
Lackadaisical, I guess.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. It puts me in the mindset of not being at work, laying in repose. No.
Yeah. No, like not like on a chaise longue or a daybed or anything with like your forearm draped lazily over your forehead as you say something along the lines of "I do have the vapors," but like just like
or with
sat
your
up in
toga sleeve
bed.
extended nicely over the arm of it.
Right. Sat up in bed with your lappy at an angle. You got your headphones in. You got a nice steaming cup of tea or ice cold coffee in your case.
Going through your several dozen OnlyFans accounts, and
Whatever it takes, you got to get rid of them germs, man. Expel the fluids.
Yeah.
It's just like
no, I'd rather
coughing,
just sit
it's
upright in a chair. That's
Okay, no.
I can't-
I mean, to each their own.
I don't. Do you read in bed? I don't read in bed.
I read in bed. I love reading in bed.
Do you?
Yeah, it's the best part since I was a kid. You used to keep your book under your pillow. You put your book under your pillow when you were finished.
Well, I shouldn't say that. I read comics in bed all the fucking time when I was a kid. So yeah, okay. There's that.
That's reading. A lot of people say it's not,
Yeah.
but it is.
No, fuck them. They're wrong. It's reading.
Yeah, I agree. They're not comics. They're graphic novels, Mom.
Yeah, it's sequential art. It's not a
counts.
phase.
Yeah. You don't understand. This is my job. But you're feeling better now, though. That's good. I too am feeling better as well. So how I knew you
Yeah,
were
I
feeling
feel
better. 'cause I
medicated
was.
right into health. It's good.
What medication you take? You had a cold, right? You must have, because I had a cold.
Still do. Yeah, I took the Walmart Equate brand general decongestant cold and flu pill. So it's acetaminophen and a decongestant and an expectorant, I believe.
That'll do the trick.
So there's nothing that can actually get rid of a cold. You just have to wait for it to bide its time. But you can take a load of shit that makes you feel dizzy and warm.
And mildly euphoric. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm a fan of the spicy foods when it comes to having a cold. If I got my nose is blocked, something nice and spicy unblocks it. I love it. But then that's the only time I tend to have spicy things though, because otherwise it's like I'll trick myself into thinking I'm sick. If I have like a curry or something, I'll be like, my body's just like, what? Why? What? We got a cold? Oh fuck! And my nose will block up anyway. So it's like when I was little, if I had a stomach bug or something, my mother would give me Lucozade, which is. Well, you guys have Lucozade?
Yeah, that's Gatorade, right?
I think so.
I suppose.
Or was that like Pedialyte?
No. It's you can just buy it in shops. It's an energy sucrosey drink, and it tastes like energy. But this is long before even Red Bull came out, so I guess it's like a sports version of Red Bull. But
It tastes like energy.
It did. It genuinely tasted like energy to this day. I mean, I can't drink it because it makes me all shaky. There's too much sugar in it.
So it's like touching your tongue to a battery.
Not enough things are, to be honest. Like the only way you can really get that sensation is by touching your tongue to a battery, and I'm annoyed about that. There should be more things. She always used to give us that, me and my sisters, when we were sick. So now I always associate Lucozade with being sick. So I think I've been like Pavloved into it. If I were to drink a cup of Lucozade, I would automatically feel sick. Classical conditioning, man. It's a hell of a thing.
Actually, that'd be operant conditioning in your case. But the stepped on Valine's toes. And I'm sorry. I actually do. That's her job.
That's all right.
People say that about
Otters are
ginger
taking
ale.
our jobs.
People say that about ginger ale, and it bugs me. They'll be like, "What do you drink?" I said, "Ginger ale." And they say, "Are you sick?" No.
Did I really?
Yeah. I'm surprised about the amount of people say it. Yeah, I get it. Ginger ale, ginger tea, whatever, settling to one's stomach. Yeah, I guess it's true. I drink ginger ale for the taste of it. Damn it.
Hey, ginger ale's badass.
Yeah,
People say it's an old man's drink. They're all right. They're onto something. But fine.
they do.
Yeah.
I like ginger ale.
I like
Is there an insulting thing that they don't say about ginger ale? Fuck, I picked the worst soda to
I
like.
don't know if you have a
No,
Moscow
ginger
Mule.
ale is a good soda to like, especially if you get the blackberry one. It's delicious.
Yeah,
That's not
the
ginger
berry
ale then,
ones
is it?
are-
That's
yeah.
blackberry ale.
No, it's
no,
blackberry ginger ale.
With a touch, just a touch, a
I don't
sprinkle
know. I
of
think
blackberry.
They're trying to they're trying to change too many things. Do you know what I mean? Like you remember when Coca-Cola did like with a touch of vanilla. Fuck off.
Yeah, vanilla Coke is a thing. It's still Coke.
But no, but it's not though, is it? Because it's just like Coca-Cola
is.
it's not even a flavor. What flavor is it? It was Coca-Cola flavor. It's his
Cola?
own thing. But then all of a sudden,
No, it's not the cola nut, man.
colon nut.
No, cola nut. That's where Coca-Cola gets its name from. It doesn't. Coca-Cola doesn't taste like itself. It tastes like a cola nut.
Well, exactly. I mean, that doesn't taste like anything else. It just tastes like the cola nut. Then, in which case, no, but fucking.
Okay,
well,
then
stop.
vanilla doesn't taste like anything else but vanilla.
But you do use other vanilla in other things, whereas you don't use.
Like Coke.
Let's have a nice Coca-Cola pie.
Hey, there's deep fried Coca-Cola. You use it for lots of things.
Is there really?
Yeah, there really is. It's
Land of the free.
oh, bless the Southerners. They'll batter and deep fry everything.
Oh, you got Lulu's then. I love vanilla Coke. That's absolutely fine. Like, as I say, to each their own. Don't worry about it. But it's just like, well, I wish companies would stop trying to go like, hey, I've just had an idea of how we can fucking, make a change. It's not making a change. The reason it's so popular in the first place is because you were pretty consistent with your fucking recipe anyway. We brought out Coca-Cola with a touch of lime. Well, don't. So you're making these needless fucking changes to things, and then going, oh shit, we got to put our prices up because we lost so much money on the vanilla expedition. That's one of my gripes that I've had recently anyway. Like fucking companies just trying to come up with new ideas all the time. Stop it.
Shugas says, no, the Coke in Coke comes from cocaine. No, we're both right. The Coke comes from cocaine. The cola comes from the cola nut. It's cocaine that tastes like a cola nut. Hence Coca-Cola.
See, again, right? It's just stop trying to change your recipe. Go back to putting little bits of cocaine in it.
I'm all for that. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, might as well.
Fucking hell. But then
I mean, you know how many different kinds of stimulants there are in Rockstar, Monster, Red Bull? There's like 4 different stimulants in there. Why not cocaine? I'm just saying.
I can't even stand the smell of like Rockstar or Monster. It smells like sherbet. Someone opens a can in the same room as me and I can smell that shit. I'm like, fuck it out. I can't tell him to go and leave the room. I'll leave the room. Well, I won't leave the room. It's not that bad. But this is.
Shan asked me if I've ever tried ginger beer. Yeah, I have. And recently I bought a 6-pack of these tiny little glass bottles at Costco, which is weird. Tiny bottles at Costco was such a standout. Usually they're 5-gallon containers with a big handle on them. But anyway.
These are probably
called-
like specific mixers, though, aren't they? Mixing ginger beer.
They probably were. Now that you mention it, that's exactly what they're probably. It was called spicy ginger beer.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta try this. It was spicy, like it had like wasabi level burn to it.
Wow, really?
Yeah, and good. So like, if you like soda burn, that kind of harsh burn you get at the back of your throat, you'd love this ginger beer. Holy shit, it was great. You had it all up in your sinuses, just like wasabi for like 1 minute. You're in like, ginger wasabi hell, and then it's gone completely.
And then you
just
take
like,
another sip.
It was great.
Straight back in again. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, mainline it. Woo.
Just as the feeling
good
came
stuff.
back.
Interesting.
The thing
As
is,
a
like,
mixer, you might like it, Sin. You could do something with like gin and this ginger beer.
Oh no, you go vodka, wouldn't you? Moscow Mule.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Especially if it's just the mix. I think is it Old Jamaica? I think that's the ones I like. That's got a nice ginger spicy kick to it. You're drinking ginger ale with Old Jamaica. The thing about Coca-Cola, though, they did start putting cocaine back in the juice, in the mix. Then you know what fucking Coca-Cola's like? They'll be like, oh, we've just released this Coca-Cola with weed in it, and with ecstasy in it, and with heroin in it. They're gonna try all of them because they're desperate. Sinatra. And Sinatra.
No.
Ah, go on.
We literally had this conversation at the top of the show.
What about how was your weekend?
Yeah,
Did we?
I'm pretty sure.
That might have been last week. Happens every week.
Oh, no, you immediately asked how I was.
Yeah. Oh, I did, yeah. How are you? How's the 12-foot skeleton?
It's 12-footing around.
Yeah, still? Has it got any phone numbers?
It's not going anywhere.
Well, it might. The skeleton walls, man. It's going to kick off at some point.
There's a crackhead that was talking to it the other day, but that's about it.
Why would you... If I was on crack, the last thing I'd want to do is converse with anything that is 12 feet tall.
She was having a whole-ass conversation walking by the house.
Ah, Ohio. What a pleasure. Steve Day through $1 says, at least Dr. Pepper is honest with it. You have Dr. Pepper and cream soda, and Dr. Pepper and strawberry cream. It's not just flavoured. They acknowledge they've mixed the two. I have tried those. I think someone sent me some from America. Might have been my sister, actually. It was the Dr. Pepper and strawberry cream. It's fucking sickly. Sickly as fuck. But I'll tell you what. I did have... I used to get a monthly subscription. I'd get sent different ales from this one company. And one of them was... It was strawberry shortcake and vanilla ice cream beer.
Ew.
Whoa.
Dude, it was the nicest thing I've ever drank.
Why would you want like a glass of liquid frosting? What the fuck?
Matt, and that it was fucking beautiful. I could drink that and nothing else for the rest of my life. It wasn't even because it sounds sickly. It wasn't, man. It just, I don't know what it was. It just worked.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
I tried trying to buy some as well, but they went, no, it's limited edition. Like, I actually emailed them going, why can't I find it on your website? Where is it? Send me some. Oh, they went, sorry, we don't do it anymore. Ah, fuck you, man.
One day they'll bring the biscuits and gravies lays back. I miss those.
Wow. I had pigs in blanket flavoured crisps the other day. That wasn't bad.
Really?
Yeah, that was
Pastry and pork? It tasted, really?
Well, no, it's not pastry and pork, is it? It's bacon and pork.
A pig in a blanket?
Yeah, it's a sausage wrapped in bacon.
Yeah, it's a pig in a blanket.
What?
What did you call it?
Well, yeah, like you've never seen like the frozen pig in a blanket? It's like, it's breading wrapped around a little Vienna-sized sausage or hot dog.
That's toad in the old mate.
What? Drunken, what
Toad
did you
in
call
the
it?
all mate.
Pigs in blankets.
Yeah.
It's just like a little sausage wrapped in bacon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, okay, that makes sense. But you've never heard of a pig in a blanket? Is like, go look at the store, man. Don't believe me. Look at the frozen food section. You'll see them. They're there.
I just look at the front of my packet of crisps. It was pictured. I was really worried that we had different pigs in blankets
Pinky.
just then.
Yeah, up top. Wrapped in a croissant. Like I said, like a pastry breading. Yeah.
That's just a hot dog, mate. That's a sausage roll.
See, look, look at all the. I'm just saying it. That's a sausage roll. I understand that there would probably be a British and American difference here. I'm just saying. Don't believe me. Test me. Just type in a Google image search, pig in a blanket. See if you don't get the breading wrapped the hot dog.
So what do you call a sausage wrapped in bacon?
Delicious.
Oh, yeah, I'll just have a plate of delicious.
Is somebody not going to give you something with bacon? They probably will.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to stay kosher. Well, no, what, Sinatra, we are agreed pigs in blankets is little sausages wrapped in bacon, right? I'm not getting this wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am getting it wrong. Or...
No, we're in agreement.
We are in agreement. Okay, so Poddy, what do you call a little sausage wrapped in bacon then? What's the name for that?
I and a bunch of people in chat would just, it's pig in a blanket, the breading, the croissant.
I get that.
Smokies.
Smokies. Oh, I like that.
I think so.
Yeah,
That sounds
The smo-
tasty.
Smokies are delicious. They're like bratwurst, basically. They're delicious little sausages for barbecuing. They're fantastic.
So you would call a little sausage wrapped in bacon smokies?
No, but I just started thinking
what
about
would you
this.
call the? Because we've established.
I don't know.
blanket
I've never
for you
stopped to
is-
think about a specific name.
Well, get back to us before the end of the show.
Now I'm thinking of the live action section they did in an early season of South Park. Trey Stone and Matt Parker. Fucking hell.
It's just right, isn't it? It's not
Yeah, well,
Trey
all-
Parker
all
and Matt Stone, is it?
Yeah, it is. So like
Is
all
it?
4 names were there, just not in that order.
And I would not have, unless you like, if you didn't laugh at yourself, I'd be like, yeah, go on, yeah. I wouldn't have noticed.
Steve Day, thank you for the $1. I got you, probably. They're on my aisle too. They're called Nathan's Coney Island Bagel Dogs, which I wish they were cheaper. They look so good. Bagel Dogs.
Yeah. I'm just learning a lot. I mean, America is strange in that. Well, I mean, look, hey, Britain's the same thing, you know. You go fucking 10 minutes up the road and name for bread rolls has changed 3 times.
Yeah, we're very regional.
That's true. I remember when I got this I went off on this kick. If you can find out basically what regions of America somebody is from by asking them, what color is cream soda? It's like, what color is this dress meme? If they answer
Really?
blue, probably Texas. If they answer pink, probably the Northeast coast. If they, yeah.
It's clear.
Huh.
What about clear?
Oh yeah, clear is those are uppity people that are everything online.
Ah, the British.
I don't know actually. Clear, but I just did not think that cream soda came in that many colors, and I came to find out. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, it does. Everything from like vibrant blue to a pale blue to a slight chartreuse.
Chartreuse. It's magenta, mate. It's magenta. Should we have some news?
Sure.
Let's get into the news. AAA is Polly's Sinatra. If you direct your attention over to the Discord. And people of the chat, I've got your back. How about you cast your earbuds on these news popsicles, starting as ever with the Babylon Bee. As it turns, the Powerball winner has been revealed to be Hispanic California resident Volodymyro Zelensko. He's very,
Yeah.
very happy. He's been quiet recently, hasn't he, Sin? In the past week.
No, we talked about it Friday.
Well, no, he's kind of been sat there going like, "Can I have some money, please?" But there's none of that like fucking doing videos before sporting events and shit like that. It's been nice. It's such a shame. All it takes is an absolute tragedy on another part of the world for him to just fucking shut up for 5 minutes, you know?
No, he's still asking.
But he's not asking at the beginning of a Premier League football match, which is just
Because
it's
nobody will let him
nice.
talk.
Good. Do you remember he wanted to do a speech at the beginning of the fucking FIFA World Cup where Ukraine...
And the Oscars.
The fucking Oscars is... Oh my god. Mind you, the Oscars has been political for a long time, hasn't it? Because people give their speeches and those speeches are never just like, I'd like to thank my parents, my agent, the Academy. Now it's always like, you gotta pick a cause and talk about that. I bet good money on Ukraine winning the Eurovision Song Contest this year because I thought, yeah, they're going to do it. Because they won it last year purely off of the sympathy vote. Lost fucking 20 quid to this bastard. Fucking hell. Anyway, but that's what's going on. That's what's going on in one part of the world anyway with old Volodymyro anyway. But of course, we have to talk about Israel and Palestine, but not in the way that, well, I mean, we have to talk about it in the way of 4 TikTok dances to help Hamas article. Did you guys see this?
No.
Right. Oh my god. Well, I only glanced through it. I took a photo of it as I glanced through it. I took a screenshot of it and went, that's about right. 4 TikTok dances to help. They did it with Ukraine, didn't they? There's always TikTok dances. But then on closer inspection, it says 4 TikTok dances to help Hamas, which, as we know, is the terrorist side of what's going on here.
They're freedom fighters, actually.
All right, thank you, Levine. But yes, it turns out the whole thing was indeed fake, and thank God. But fucking believable, though, isn't it?
Oh God, yeah.
Do you know, it says leaves Twitter in disbelief, and you're like, really? Is this your first fucking time on Twitter, mate? We have seen it before. TikTok dances to help Ukraine. Any other kind of tragedy. TikTok dances to help AOC.
What source is
stop
this?
crying.
What website is this?
Oh, this is just a website that was reporting on the fake article that was made, saying here are 4 TikTok dances to help Hamas fight Israel.
Oh, it's one of those moments where you just like stop and look at yourself and like, oh, okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm on the internet. I'm on the internet, and somebody across the globe is telling me about a general website that aggregates news, and the news they're reporting on is how people on one social media app are in disbelief of something that's happening on another social media app that is fake.
Welcome to the current year, buddy.
I mean, online you can learn about whatever you want, look up naked people, all sorts of shit, and this is what we're doing. Huh.
The world is at your fingertips.
Yeah. The real misinformation is the friends we made along the way.
Of course.
So I think there is a screenshot of the SA article.
It's kind of appropriate when people on fucking Facebook have 7,000 friends. Yeah, that is misinformation.
Yeah. It's just someone. It was just a screenshot. There wasn't a link or anything to it. Because, I mean, there was no link for you to take. It was just a fake. Yeah, someone had made the picture and sent it around. And of course, it did get sent around enough because enough people looked at it and went, "Oh my God, really?" And I was one of those people. I don't mind saying I completely fell for it because Jesus Christ, Poe's law. That's not Poe's law is about fucking fundamentalism, isn't it?
The Dunning-Kruger effect, actually.
Is it? It's a Dunning-Kruger. Okay, there you go. See,
Isn't
there's always a
Poe's
name
law,
for it as
it's
well.
only a matter of time before Nazis get brought up.
No, it's Godwin's law.
A lot of new laws floating around these parts.
Yeah, I think Godwin's law actually became a right in the past couple of years, to be honest. But then, of course, you've got Hamas. Yeah, you got to have the fucking. Yeah, we actually got to get into what happened, haven't we? Fucking hell. That's what me and Sinatra were talking about just before the show started. Like, it's every fucking headline at the top of the fucking news cycle is Israel Palestine. But none of these places are giving you, none of these outlets are giving you any new information, and yet they're still fucking just constantly churning out about this.
Search engine optimization is a must, man. What are you gonna do?
Oh, yeah.
It's just boring, man. This is what a AAA is so much better, because you don't just get the news, but you also get what we think about the news.
Are we actually classifying ourselves as a news aggregate site? I mean, that's interesting.
I think we kind of are.
We're not. I didn't say we're journalists. We're
Sinatra
aggregators.
is.
Damn it.
Sinatra is. I bring the colour, and Polly does sports.
Yeah.
See, you are going to be useful after the apocalypse, Sin. You're not some guy who's talking shit on the internet. You're an aggregator.
I'll not be working in the mines. I'll be a policymaker.
Yeah.
And
I'll be picking the low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, you and fucking Hassan Piker and Destiny, y'all be useful in the future. It's fine. The big thinkers.
But that's not all that's been going on. Of course, this has overshadowed a lot of things, and a lot of people have asked me as well, are you going to do any news stories on Nottingham's Goose Fair? And of course I am, because it comes around but once a year. I've never heard of Nottingham Goose Fair until today, because this guy's selling cocks on sticks.
Are male geese called cocks too?
Huh.
No.
I don't know.
Well, then what the fuck are they doing?
Just having a laugh, I think, mate. Having a laugh. I mean,
there you go. Now you get paid every time you put up with his shit. As a friend we made along the way, thank you. Drunkle's Rehash Joke Fund.
Nice.
Oh,
You're going to make bank off of that, mate. Fuck, your kids are going to college.
Yeah.
Children in
I think
Africa don't even have humor. You're not going to pay for this? Be crazy.
So it's just the Cocks on Stick store. It's under new management. Someone bought it. It took a long time to do it. COVID. It's chickens. It's sweets. It's like a toffee in the shape of a chicken on a stick. And you can have a giant cock for £2.50. That's good. A medium cock for £2. No small cocks, though.
Oh.
Yeah. This is the Goose Fair in Nottingham, in England, obviously. I had to look it up as well. Is a guy, the proud owner of the cock on a stick stall. It's got nothing to do with geese, Polly.
Oh.
I looked it up. It has nothing to do with geese. It's just a traveling fairground comes around once a year.
I'm just, I'm just Americanized in state fair expecting. I fully expected a deep fried piece of goose on a stick. What?
Goose on a stick. If it was Scotland,
goose
100%.
on a stick would not surprise me at all.
An American fairground, 100%. Yeah, barbecue goose on a stick.
Yeah, I'm positive they sell fried chicken on a stick. I mean, come on, that's a no-brainer.
Anything on a stick, really. If you put anything on a stick,
anything fried on a stick.
Agreed. I remember me and my old housemate were watching I think it was a Netflix show. Like some kind of competition between fucking fairground food workers. Or, store owners or something like that. And these guys have, they'd been working in fairgrounds for fucking years, and their fathers worked in fairgrounds for years and shit like that. It was actually quite compelling viewing, right? Because it was always the same language. This guy fucking, gives out ribs. You go, oh yeah, when you're walking down the fairway, you're eating ribs on a stick. We had a rule that if anyone said on a stick, we had to down our drinks. We were fucked by the end of the second episode, man. The guy just loved any food on a stick. But you want to see something really English, guys? It's right up here, the top right corner. That's what our houses look like. We're very smushed together over here, Polly. But look at all the nice trees.
You guys don't have the room that we do.
No, we do not. No, but also everything's pretty much within walking distance as well. You don't have to drive. Like, they got a fairground across the road from where they live. How cool is that? Until your house gets robbed. It would be fattening.
Why wouldn't there be drunk transients passed out in your lawn?
Yeah. Your mama's got a belly
Makes
full
sense.
of cock. Deep Fried Brian through $1 says, you want some garlic butter dinosaurs on a stick, Millard? I can hook you up. Garlic fried butter dinosaurs? Yeah. No, not garlic fried. Garlic butter dinosaurs, you know it, mate. 100%. Just don't deep fry butter. I'm not into that. I don't like eating butter, Polly. It's just that fucking clip of The Simpsons when he makes his fucking his
space waffles.
Space waffles. That was it. Yeah, he just wraps it around a stick of butter.
Really horrifying. It really was.
Oh my god! Out of this world, space waffles. Fucking hell. So that's the old Goose Fair, guys. Enjoy. Actually, I think every time we talk about fried foods, I always bring up, is it Endgame or Age of Ultron? I think it's Infinity War. Actually, it's got to be Avengers: Infinity War, where Scarlet Witch and Vision are hiding out in Scotland. And of course, you look at it, it could be generic, it could be anywhere, you know what I mean? Until you see them talking outside a shop and there's a sign in the window says, "We will deep fry your kebab." And I went, that's definitely filmed in Scotland. 100 fucking %. Listen,
the Scottish are right up there with Southerners. I could appreciate it. New and improved ways of getting fat that are awesome. Yeah.
Deep fried Mars bars, man. Fucking hell. They have a fucking deep fried batter. Just get some batter. Just deep fry it again. They'll eat it. They fucking love it. Let's move on anyway.
Gross.
So parents outraged after teacher accidentally shows Winnie the Pooh slasher film to 4th graders in Miami Springs. Now the kids they went, hey kids, what film do you want to watch? So they took a vote, and they went Winnie the Pooh, and she went okay. So she found Winnie the Pooh, but it turns out it was Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey that came out last year, since the Winnie the Pooh copyright ran out. So she showed 20 minutes of a slasher movie to 4th graders.
It took her that long to realize it wasn't Adorable Tales of Christopher Robin and his friends?
I guess so. I mean, look,
She probably is just playing on her OnlyFans.
yeah, well, there you go, see. She was hungover. But it's taken me that long to realise. Now I got friends who are school teachers. And that now, it's so clear now that when they had you watching something on the television, it meant they were hung the fuck over.
They're just trying to check out mentally.
Taken me all of my life to realise that, but I'm like, Jesus Christ, it makes total sense now. So yes, what a fucking idiot. She managed to play 20 minutes of it before it got to like the first horror scene. So what we can take from that is fuck all happens in it for the first 20 minutes. And she says they don't know that kind of fear, they're not used to it yet, and there are so many things going on in the world. I don't think a Winnie the Pooh movie of all things should have been put for them to watch. She did also say,
my child is still upset about the Trump vote.
Yeah.
So many things going on in the world for 4th graders. I mean, they're just beset with stress about, the trouble in Palestine. Fuck off.
I mean, they probably are.
My child will need surgery, therapy, and $100,000.
They're listening to their parents, aren't they? Fucking bitch and moan about Trump, and then of course they, I'll say, impersonate. Ape, that would be a better way of putting it. Mimic.
They just repeat that their parents told them that the literal source of all evil in the world and the reason they have to go to bed at a certain time just got elected.
Oh yeah, right. But then, how many people were going like, World War III, World War III? That was last year. Now they're doing it again, obviously, because people just like doing fucking hashtag World War III retweet. Of course, kids are fucking scared, as this person said, because at that age they are scared of everything. I mean, at my age, I'm scared of everything. Like, you don't outgrow that shit.
I wish people tweeted our like button like they do the panic button on Twitter. Hit it all the time. Just saying.
Except for the like button here, which not enough people are hitting.
Yep.
Boom. So, rail sign signalling error diverts Strasbourg-bound MEPs to Disneyland, apparently. Error, was it? Error. So this is members of the European Parliament were on their way somewhere. Mysteriously ended up in Disneyland, Polly.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Signaling error.
Yeah, signaling error.
They're not remotely close to each other. I mean, I got on a bus and ended up in Perth. Like, wait, what?
Right? I was on the way to jail and I ended up in Disneyland. I don't think there's not even a better metaphor for this. Yeah, I don't think
I'd love to see a prison escapee try that. Your Honor, I was on my way to the mess hall. Next thing I knew, I was checking into a Holiday Express 5 towns over. I don't know how to,
One minute it was locked down, the next I was on Space Mountain. I didn't know what was going on. Fucking hell. Yeah, error. Oh, was it, guys? Yeah, fair enough. All right, okay. So, man who shot YouTube prankster at Virginia Mall is acquitted. You guys saw the video of this. It was the guy getting shot and everything was on it. Because it's one of them pranksters. And I was doing that with my hands there. Pranksters.
Oh, yeah, I saw
was
this.
just following this guy around. And the guy just kept going, fuck off. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. And they just bang, just shot him in the chest. The guy himself is fine.
I thought he knew he was a YouTube prankster and shot him on general principle.
Would have been acquitted for that as well, in my eyes.
Yeah. I would have let him. I would have rewarded him.
I see you pranking, motherfucker.
Bang!
You're that guy who yelled in Arabic on that plane. Man, fuck you. I did.
Yeah. But the guy was acquitted, and well, the guy is in hospital, but annoyingly says he will continue to make videos afterwards. So he hasn't learned his lesson.
He's sitting there in his hospital bed thinking, I could never buy this kind of virality.
Not for the reason you wanted, though, mate. It's just so many people enjoyed watching you get fucking shot. Jesus.
Well, I mean, look at Andrew Tate and tell me there's such a thing as bad press.
That's true.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Oh, I love that the guy's been shot and they immediately crack out the wet floor signs. Good work. Good work.
It's bad, but are they wrong?
Health and safety's no joke, mate. Let's move on. It's a hitchhiking rat pops up on a driver's hood after a 3-hour trip. This motherfucker's driving along. He's still driving, and this rat just fucking pops up out of his hood. Like he's been sat in the engine or something like that, and just pops out. And he's like, "What the fuck?
Oh.
What do I do? What do I do?" He's got on video because of his dash cam.
Turn on the wipers.
He was told to put the windscreen wipers on. Sinatra, point for the game.
That's what I would do. Shit, man.
He was told by who? What do you call Ford customer service? I don't.
Well, he uploaded the video to the online afterwards, and people were just like, "Oh fuck." He says there the only thing you can do is just keep driving, which is, I mean, obviously is right.
Yeah.
I had a girlfriend who she was driving a long way. I was in the car with her, and she just pulled the fuck over like really, really recklessly and just jumped in the back seat of the car. I was like, "What the fuck?" Because there was a spider. Like in the car with it. I was like, that is not. Hey, they can't hurt you, but you can. You damn near did then. Fucking hell. I think rats are cute anyway. But this poor little guy, right? A fucking 3-hour road trip. He pops up just like from a little nap or something. Just like, oh shit, where am I? He's gonna have a hell of a day. He's in a brand new neighborhood now.
Stop assigning cutesy Disney qualities to them. They're fucking needle teeth, little disease carrying scum.
Yeah, they're cute. I used to keep rats, not like sewer rats, pet rats. They're cute.
Like the cute white ones.
Well, not necessarily white, black and white. I had a brown one. Not like this brown.
Brown one.
But they weren't feral rat. They weren't vermin rat. They had good breeding.
Yeah, I thought they were the quasi-domesticated white lab rats. They're smart and cheap. I mean, you go through them pretty quick in a lab, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even buy them. I just fucking hang around outside science centres with a plastic bag. Just when they're finished with them, just take as many as I could home. See, Molly Academy says
you hear the biology
you got
students. I think the bio students, we killed 20 rats in the lab today. Really, what were you experimenting for? What do you mean experimenting? Yeah.
Hold your fire! This man isn't black!
Alan!
What?
Uncle.
Alan. Thank you very much, dude. I love your work, Alan. And look, he's straight, simple, to the point, Polly, just Uncle. Alan.
Well,
Friday, it was like Sinatra. It was like Alan.
It's not a tip of the hat. It's just a touch of the brim.
It's not even that. It's a curt nod. It's because there's a formality to it as well. It's just Uncle. It's not like an up, a raise of the head like you would when you see a good friend of yours in the street. It's a nod downwards. There's respect there, is what I'm saying. There's respect.
Yeah, it's more solemn than a chin jut. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like as you would if you saw like a judge.
Good evening.
Alan just said sin. Alan.
Did he say like sin? Was there a question mark on the end?
Nope, just sin.
Just sin. But then also it went, good evening, sin. This always makes me think of like if you're on a flight, so like from one side of the country to another, and there's a fly on the plane. Like that motherfucker's his tiny mind.
Jump out the fucking door, man.
He's gonna. Yeah, that's what my ex would have done.
This has turned into one long, bad night.
But I like you just the way you are.
Rest in peace, Powers Booth. Now you're extra creepy because you're dead.
Harsh.
Alan, but no,
What Ghastly say about that, man? Fucking hell.
He's more frightening than ever. Alan, thank you for the $10. He says, Polly, Alan.
See, it's nice. That is like it's like we are walking with top hats and canes, and perhaps a cloak at this point. You know, seeing not necessarily a friend in the street, because that would be like, oh, how are you, doctor, but an associate. Alan, uncle, and then you move on.
I'm starting to see how the Brits turn hello of surprise into hello of greeting, because you're surprised when you see your friend in the street and you're like, oh, hello.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Yeah.
It all works together, dovetails very nicely.
But I mean, well, the British have also, to our credit and to our great talent, turned it into a sound of disdain as well. Oh, hello. We're quite good at that.
No British form of expression would be complete without a sense of dismay at the way the world always works out. You know,
there's 3 different ways of saying everything over here. You know, like, surprise, disdain, and just fucking nonchalance. Let's move on.
Never say never again. The Bond film, the Q that the actor they had playing Q in that film, he's talking about a Russian emigre that they had building tech for them in MI6. He was a pretty happy man until he came and worked for us. Now he's depressed, has a tendency towards depression. I think it's all that vodka and English weather.
Yes,
I don't know why, but that fucking killed me. The Russian became depressed. Must be all that vodka and English weather.
does infuse us with a wistful melancholy. Bill Burr did a tour in Britain, and it was fucking brilliant. I think it was just a tweet of his, just said like, I've been here for 2 days now, and the food is awful. I can see why Gordon Ramsay's always so fucking angry. God, I love Bill Burr. So, in Florida, right, road crews just uncovered a 19th century boat under the street.
Oh, that's where you kept that, huh?
Right? Like, I mean, it's cool. Don't get me that really old boat, wicked, right? But also, it's just like, it was just in the street, and someone went, like, should we move this, boss? Nah, just build over it. I mean, obviously it was covered in dirt and shit like that, but how did Polly? I mean, you're a smart man. How does everything end up covered in dirt? Like
sediment?
Roman ruins.
Layered over time, dust and shit.
Roman ruins are always like fucking like deep in the ground, aren't they? Whenever they're uncovered. Mm-hmm. So I just picture like, you know, we're like the Romans just like a little bit lower than where we are now.
Wind.
Well, the volcanoes
settles.
made it that way in some cases.
Good point.
See, always back to Rome. Set your watch by.
Always back to Rome. Yeah, well, I mean, Roman ruins get uncovered here, like I say all the time, but a fair amount.
Not all of us have the fortune of being part of the Roman Empire at some point. Drunken.
Well, I mean, look, you could have been part of the British Empire, man. You were happy.
Well, we have a Senate. Do you?
No.
But our senators don't wear togas. Why don't they wear togas, Sin? That'd be cool.
You want to see Fetterman in a toga?
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to hide that giant cancerous goiter on his neck.
That is 100% why he wears the fucking hoodie now.
Maybe he would wear.
People are like, oh, he wants to appear like the everyman. It's like, no, he just can't wear a scarf with a suit.
Maybe you wear a nice hooded cloak instead. You know, it does the same thing, doesn't it? I like
whatever it takes to bring the trend back.
Long flowy things like judges wear those fucking long robes just purely through tradition, and I think that's awesome. But also over here, your lawyers also wear that, and they wear these really wanky wigs, which are incredibly expensive.
Are they really?
Because oh my god, yeah, fucking
the powdered wigs.
The British, yeah, are they powdered? I don't know, but man, they've got like the texture of a fucking toilet brush. These things are horrible. They are ugly, but it's purely for a sense of tradition. Is the only fucking reason. It's so dumb, and I love it. Cracked out Skeletor threw $1. Oh shit, he's back. Says this is the woman who was talking to your skeleton. Said, There was a more than 0 chance Big Bird was almost offed on the Challenger. I'm not joking. They always put Big Bird on the Challenger. Well, the spaceship.
I don't know.
Is that the one that blew up?
One of them, unfortunately.
Well, one of many. Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Well, one of 2, but yeah.
Yeah. It's very hit and miss, isn't it, space travel? Still, cool boat.
Oh.
Cool boat.
Yeah.
Really old boat.
Boat in the street.
A street boat. Yeah, right.
Man in the boat. Whatever.
Man in the boat.
T-Tac.
T-Tac. Mum chokes to death while doing marshmallow challenge. If anything has got the word challenge after it, guys, just don't fucking do it. This one isn't actually so bad. It was how many marshmallows she could get in her mouth. Which is something.
Oh shit, did she inhale one?
Yeah, she did, yeah. Because she was fucking laughing her ass off at the time. And yeah, choked to death. Just don't do challenges, you know. Just enjoy a marshmallow. Just eat a marshmallow. Just enjoy it.
Yeah, they're puffy, they're flammable. There's all sorts of great things about them. Inhaling them is not one.
No. Flammable.
Yeah, you never roasted a marshmallow?
Flammable?
They light up pretty quick if you're not careful.
They do,
What
yeah.
the fuck?
I have
Flammable. Why are you saying flammable?
I don't know, because this is how me and Polly are. I don't know if he's doing it on purpose or if he's being retarded.
Look, if something is flammable and inflammable, and it means the same thing, I can say flammable and mean the same thing. Fuck it.
Would you say inflammable?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just want some consistency. Fine.
And unflammable and deflammable. Same thing.
Would you say unflammable and deflammable are the same thing?
Undeflammable. Why not?
Well, I mean, deflammable sounds like you can put it out. Unflammable
So does
is fire retardant.
You would think inflammable also means not. But
I used to, yeah. I had a very, very big mistake made in the Duke household when I was young. God rest its soul. So, 1,000 birds, at least 1,000 birds died from colliding with one Chicago building in one day. And these are the birds. See, normally, when they go like, oh, you know, fucking 3 million bees were released on a freeway or something, I always ask, well, who counted? And in this case, this guy counted. And also lined them up, all regimented and nice. Belly up. Corbin Thomas throws $2, says marshmallows are disgusting. Polly is always retarded, like how the day end in Y. I think you might be retarded as well, Corbin Thomas. Fucking hell. I don't like marshmallows though. I prefer them. I prefer them flamed because they're crispy then and kind of liquidy on the inside. But I won't just eat just a raw marshmallow.
Raw.
It's raw. I want them cooked.
I prefer Molly Okami, golden brown. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
Good. Golden brown, and then you pull the outside layer off and eat that, just the crispy skin of it, and then you like re-flame them.
You re-flame it? Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, I'll go. I think
that's actually
as God intended.
Donated $1. Holy shit! It's become embodied.
It has a bank account, Polly.
Actually done it.
At least
how the hell did it actually get on PayPal? I had trouble doing it. What the fuck? I actually donated $1. Thank you very much. Flammable means something's ability to catch fire. Flammable is something's ability to hold a flame or stay on fire. Oh, Valine, I'd recognize you anywhere.
Yeah. It's fair.
Her attitude is broken off. It's budded and created its own life form.
Permeates through the money. Dan Corbin Thomas for $2 says, well, no shit. I've been watching you for years, so I have to be retarded. Hey, man, I ain't apologizing for that, bro. You're well informed, but also
Three's company.
dumber for it. There you go. Thank you, Corbin Thomas and Corbin Thomas. So that's a lot of birds right there. What are they going to do with it? Probably incinerate them. Waste a bird, I say.
So what was it? Air currents were guiding these birds generally in a path that led them straight into the building?
No, it's a glass building, so they, it's reflecting the sky effectively. So they're just fucking going, yep, brilliant, nothing but sky in front.
So
and then
there are
bang.
1,000 birds a day?
In one day? On this day in particular?
What? It sounds like it was this one day in particular. So I'm saying, why this one day? It was reflecting more sky than usual. It was a clear day and usually isn't.
Maybe
Might
that's
be-
just where they were going.
Yeah, it might be a migration thing for the winter. Hmm? No?
Aha. Actually, thank you for the $1. This ain't Feline, water mutt.
Oh, you got
okay.
actually again. Oh my god.
I know.
That is
Listen.
100% Valine.
Yeah, right.
Water mutt. You get Shadow Club, Rocky Horror Picture Show. You don't know how to feel about it. I've never watched it. The clips were disturbing enough that I'm like, yeah, I'm okay with not having that in my life.
It's a classic. You have to see it.
That's what people who like it say, but ooh.
Because I've never
You got to
seen,
see it at least once.
I've never seen Forrest Gump, right? And that really,
Yeah, you're fine with that.
well, that really, but that's the thing. Like the same with Rocky Horror. Like I know enough about Forrest Gump that I don't have to watch it. You know, because it's been referenced so many fucking times, just the same as the fucking Rocky Horror Picture Show. Like you don't have, you know what's going to happen. I mean, fucking Forrest Gump, right? Oh, like retarded, weird legs, runs fast, ping pong, war, AIDS. Lieutenant Dan Shrimp.
Lieutenant Dan was
You
the
got
best
the
part.
beats.
That's it, really, isn't it? Like that's all you. There you go. That's the plot. You don't need to watch a movie. You don't need to watch Rocky Horror, Polly. Don't listen to him. He just
Vietnam
just
and
transvestites.
overplayed songs too. You forgot.
A box of chocolates.
Mm.
Fucking. Oh, I can't. Oh, come on, let's watch Forrest Gump. No, fuck off. I don't want to. No one explodes.
I
Well-
finally watched 4 Rooms.
Tim Roth is fucking great in that as the bellboy.
Yes, he was.
Am I thinking
It
it
was-
was 4 Rooms? Is
It
that
was
the one with
outstanding.
the 2 kids?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, man, that's what, 99. That was 1995? I thought it was older than that.
I completely forgot that, or not forgot. I didn't know that movie existed till a friend told me about it, and I watched it the next day. I'm like, oh, this is fucking great.
Hey, Marissa Tomei.
Yes.
Can you believe George Costanza dated her for a couple of times, man? That's fucking insane.
Well, in his mind, he did. Anyway.
No, he actually did, didn't he? But he was cheating on his fiancée, who eventually died from licking too many cheap envelopes.
Okay, well, he sat down in a park with her. The only
Yeah,
time he,
but-
like, quote unquote, dated her was in his imagination, and she walked in and saw him making out with the pillow. Remember?
Yes, true. Yeah. See, look, if I sat down on a bench in a park with Marissa Tomei and she said that I was cute, I'd tell everyone that I went on a date with Marissa Tomei.
I went on a walking date. But versus Tomei. Yeah. See, Thomas, thank you for the buck. Also, I need to insult you as well, you pond rodent.
Hush. River rat.
Yay. Otters are not rodents. Mammals, yes. Aquatic mammals, of course. Rodents, no.
Dad strips down.
All
at
except
school
water
board-
ferret, not rat.
See, I like a ferret as well. Stoke. Dad strips down at school board meeting to make clear argument about dress code. He sat there with a fucking crop top and these tiny little fucking Daisy Dukes on.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a hell of a way to go, isn't it? And the thing is, they didn't change the dress code because of it either. And like, it wasn't even one of those things like where the man was reading from one of those books which are in school libraries. The real, like, it's being really graphic about describing the acts of fucking embuggerance and shit like that. And they're going like, sir, please, no, you can't say things like that in here. He's like, well, this is in our schools. They just didn't give a shit about this guy. They just went, okay, should we vote on it? Yep. Nope, nothing changed. All right, thank you very much for your input, sir. And he sat there in his fucking crop top and Daisy Duke was just like, shit. I gotta go home dressed like this now. Fucking. Dog dubbed Cheeto after rescue from plastic cheese ball container. Look at this fucking idiot right here.
Oh man. He looks like a space dog in an old cartoon where they just have the bubble helmet.
Yeah, he's Cosmo. He's the Russian dog that got sent to space.
The goodest of boy.
Yeah, he was stuck with this on his head for 3 days.
Oh.
Before he was rescued, and they managed to take it off of him, and he's doing well. God bless him. Good old Cheeto. We love you, Cheeto. We've also got man swallows nail cutter, forgets for 8 years, and finally gets it removed after an X-ray. There's the X-ray right there on the left.
How do you forget?
Dude, that's my question.
He'd been looking for that thing for years.
Right. What was the state of his nails like after that?
And also, do you never walk through a fucking metal detector?
I mean, I still, the forgetting about it is, like, what did you think you dreamt? Swallow it? How do you swallow a nail cutter? What were you doing at the time? I was cutting my mouth nails. You just accidentally swallow a fucking nail cutter and then just forget about it for 8 years. Bullshit, mate. Look at the state of that thing, Polly, as well.
I
think it's been
wasn't stainless steel.
Right?
No, it was not.
You think if it's been sat there in stomach acids and shit all this time, it would come out really shiny, wouldn't you? Well, guess not. Guess not. Flight delayed by mosquitoes swarm in the passenger cabin. First, we've had snakes on a plane. We've had farting dogs on a plane. We had that little shit with that fucking light strobing music playing fucking hat on a plane. Now we've had mosquitoes as well. But that ain't the worst thing you can have on a plane, Polly.
No.
No, thank you. It's how about a load of sumo wrestlers?
Why is that bad?
Well, because actually there was so heavy they had to have a second plane for them. They actually made the aircraft too heavy to fly. So, when it comes to some fucking fat broad there saying we should get extra seats for free, and you're having to fucking pay extra because your fucking luggage has gone 1% over the fucking weight limit. Just think, sumo wrestlers, the fat women of Japan.
Yeah. And the average sumo wrestler, I think, is about 300 pounds.
Yeah, and if ALR had the slightest bit of athletic ability, I might listen to her arguments, but...
Give up. Don't dream. Just stop working hard and let
your
dreams be dreams, you cunt. You can't do it. Nothing is possible, and you're not gonna...
So it's like even the fattest sumo wrestler is still like 300 pounds less than someone like Amber or Foodie.
Right. Well, I mean, they are athletes end of the day, though, Sin.
Yeah.
You ever seen the is it like an annual thing in Japan where they get sumo wrestlers to scream in babies' faces until they cry?
Yes. But also think of the average fat activist, whatever.
Factivist, yeah.
Also probably 100 pounds less than them.
Mm-hmm. It's true. Go ahead, grab that there, Polly.
No,
if you
right
finish
then.
laughing at your own donation.
I was seeing it a while and I forgot about it. You can't do it!
You can't!
Gamer Pauline, thank you for the $8. It's water ferret, you cunts. Also, dumb fuck, your definition for... Also, your definition for flammable is a definition for combustible, and flammable, not actual word, is for flammable. Congrats on fluent retard. Ouch. Ouch. Hey, Thomas, thank you for the $1. Talk shit about sumo all you want, but at least they're interesting to watch wrestle, and don't bitch about their weight all the time. I hear you. This is what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Like, sumo wrestlers have like athletic ability and talent, and are engaged in productive things.
It's true. Yeah.
You can't say that of factivists.
No.
Remember Trigglypuff? Ugh.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god, yeah.
Keep your hate speech off our campus.
Until she had to stop because she was getting lightheaded. Well, she was going to town, man. She was shaking them arms. The tricep globular fat was just
yes,
flowing.
I believe that's called a bingo wing.
It was a dangerous. It was dangerous to be near it.
I mean, like you got hit by a beanbag chair full of Play-Doh. You know, it just
Like getting slapped by a trout. So, Minneapolis PD officer outed as OnlyFans model after pulling over a subscriber. Ooh. See,
Okay, this is where you can be a model and a cop.
You can. Until this happened. Because you pull them over and they go, license and registration. And this guy's looking at them going, are you... Don't I recognize you?
how did you make that thing fit?
Right? Not used to seeing your badge there, love. It's like getting a speeding ticket from Mia Khalifa. You'd just be like, hold on a second. Why is it everyone seems to have a fucking OnlyFans now? Even Sinatra does.
Yeah,
I do.
It's one of the classier OnlyFans, though. Only butthole stuff. How racism found a home in pumpkin spice latte culture. Remember last week we had misogyny in pumpkin spice lattes. Now it's racism.
You can look up anything and add racism or misogyny, and you will find an article about it.
Well, yes, you can. And that is how I find my news for Mondays. Clown stalking village streets and leaving residents terrified, dares police to catch them. It's good and Halloweeny. The person wearing a Pennywise-style outfit uploaded a video to Facebook in response to news reports that they left Skell Morley locals terrified. This is a fucking banging costume as well. Like some care has gone into this. This motherfucker's just been going around leaving red balloons tied to things.
Oh man,
That's terrible.
imagine that thing rubbing your shoulders. For fuck's sake.
Fucking hell. So police just wanna have a quiet word with this person because they ain't got a clue who it is. I mean, it's like the Somerset Gimp.
Oh no! Why'd you? Oh no! I had forgotten. For fuck's sake! The Gimp is worse. Totally worse.
Well, the Gimp was just like staring at people. You know, like
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
There's a
It is
malevolent
worse.
mystery to the Gimp. You know, the clown guy is just someone who's trying to like lean into something and fuck you up. And he's doing a good job, but that Gimp, like, there's probably bodies under his house. You know.
Well, there was. I mean, at least this is an October thing, whereas the Gimp, oh, that baby was all year round.
I would be legitimately. I'm not scared of clowns, but if I was walking down the street and saw a guy head to toe leather Gimp suit staring at me, you're fucking right. I'd be creeped out.
Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't happen in America because that clown would get shot.
It did happen in America. That was a whole thing here.
The killer clown, I remember that. Yeah, that had to stop quite quickly though because someone got fucking shot, didn't they?
I don't remember someone getting shot.
Well, I'm sure someone must have. Because look, if you're in America and a clown starts chasing you down the road, I mean, you're gonna run for a little bit and then go, hold on, I've got a fucking Glock here. What the fuck am I running from?
Yeah, I hear you. And it doesn't come up in horror movies enough. That's why Krampus from 2012, I think, is a really solid Christmas horror movie. It's not a high budget.
Is it?
It is. I
no way.
definitely recommend. Yeah. It's
Okay.
a good time for a low budget film. It's extremely well done. It's got some creepy moments and stuff, but the northern conservative or northern Democrat family and the southern family, and they play to it just enough for it to be funny but not obnoxious. So okay, well done.
Yeah,
But
like,
at one moment he's like, because go get your gun from the truck, and the southerner goes, right. Like he just knew that he was gonna have a gun in the truck, and the southerner didn't ask him anything about it. He's like, right. It didn't ask.
See, I wouldn't have picked up on that.
Sometimes those buddy movies are good.
Oh, Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
That's a solid one.
Oh, agreed. Yeah, that was fucking great. So-
Pinky for 5, because I love you. And I love you the most, Pinky. Thank you very much.
Nice.
And the Pinkness threw $3 for the Ricky Spanish says, Drunken, see me. I see you, Pinky. Pinky actually sent me a rather awesome new theme tune for the AAA. But, I mean, we're doing Halloween at the moment, so I don't think I will be premiering it until, say, early November. But it is awesome, Pinky. I did see it, mate. And our Pinky is a very, very talented lady. Oh, for God's sake. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Pick this. Thank you for the $3. Polly just plays dumb, so Valine will correct him. Also, Polly, I require feedback on the project. Get back with me later. Okay, first things first. I don't play dumb.
He is dumb.
This ain't the game.
How dare you? And the feedback. I have feedback. I was going to feed you back this week. Wait a minute. That don't make no sense. I was going to get back with you this weekend, but I was the sick and the working. So, no, but I have thoughts and whatnot in the project. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Pinkness. Gaveline, thank you for the 825. Just let it happen. Don't, no.
Don't do that.
A clown with sharp teeth whispering, just no.
You made it.
Don't tell
man.
Drunkle. Don't tell Drunkle about those states that Bard carrying. Tell him about the balloon tied to a sewer grate in my Arizona neighborhood.
See, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's right. You don't even need a clown for that. That's just scary.
Yeah, is it such a crime to really just shoot down a sewer grate? I say no. You're going to hit a clown, a rat, or nothing. Or a homeless person. Whatever.
I mean, anything down there probably is going to die soon anyway.
Yeah. Win-win-win. Fair enough. Oh, God. Right, so Bear breaks into Connecticut home, steals lasagna from the freezer. It's like he knew it was there. It's insane. Bear's breaking into things.
I don't know. I was going to say, I thought I had this, but I had a different one.
No? Well, I mean, this obviously brings us up to the winner of Fat Bear Week.
Which we did talk about Friday.
We spoke about the actual winner of Fat Bear Week, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations to Grazer. Hey, I just want to say, we called it, guys.
We did.
The AAA, man. We're ahead of the curve. We're ahead of the fucking curve. Look at that fat fucking bear. Roll on next year, says I. So, world records. 104-year-old dies peacefully in his sleep 1 week after world record skydive. Oldest person ever to do a skydive. 104 years old and then dies peacefully in his sleep 1 week later. After ticking off probably something that was on her bucket list right there. God rest ye, lady. You're a goddamn legend.
Well done.
Mm-hmm. We've also got, it's Halloweeny, the world record for largest pumpkin ever. It's 2,749 pounds worth of pumpkin.
Why does it look like a giant fucking pussy?
It's like Andre the Giant kind of looked a bit weird as well, didn't he? Like, that's the only photo we got. All right, have we got more? Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, that ain't good, is it?
It's worse.
It's cyber.
That ain't so bad. Bear for scale. That's a real bear, right? And that's a guy dressed as a pumpkin. So, hey, it's Halloweeny. It's a world record. It's good. How about some technology news here, Polly, right? Silk tougher than Kevlar, thanks to genetically modified silkworms.
I think this is one of those articles that kind of like makes the rounds in various forms. I remember hearing about this and being fucking blown away.
I mean, it is. It's what happened is because silkworms are great, but the silk they make is very soft and not very strong. Whereas the silk that spiders make is incredibly strong. So what they've done here is by genetically modifying the silkworms, they've got them basically making spider silk, which is 6 times tougher than Kevlar.
Jesus.
Right? So could you imagine that?
That is fucking impressive.
Because you're rocking around in a fucking Kevlar vest, right? Of course, your mobility's fucking fucked up because it's all stiff and shit. It's all heavy and everything. But now, well, you've got a mithril vest here. This is what fucking Frodo wore, mate. How cool is that?
Oh, we can look forward to the California State Legislature banning modified silkworms then.
Oh yeah, that's just a matter of time.
Good shout. How about some something a little bit further away from home? This is a 360-degree view of Mars, as captured by the Curiosity rover, with sound.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, it's not just see, it's hear.
Well, let's see and hear. Yeah.
Right, because this is the sound on Mars.
Cool.
That's fucking mind-blowing. That's what Mars sounds like, man. How fucking cool is that?
Sounds windy.
Oh, it's very weird. I mean, there's not a lot of buildings to break up the wind or anything, is there? Like, it's also very sparse. Of course, if I left it panning a little bit further to the left, you would have seen a Starbucks or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Stanley Kubrick fake is what it is.
how fucking cool is that, man?
I would say it's important to be. Yeah. See, I'm glad that there was no lo-fi on Mars.
Right. There's just a clown stood there holding a balloon, just staring at the camera.
That'd be awful.
That's a different planet. That's insane. The hummingbird caught through
Someone's
a
gonna
dollar.
fuck around, do a 360-degree panoramic view of like the Arizona desert and put it out online, and people are gonna fucking mind blowing. It's Mars or the moon or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
And they're gonna CGI a fucking it in there.
It's just Shia LaBeouf going, do it! The hummingbird corpse through a dollar says, hey, we don't eat ya, but when the animal crime wave escalates, we're gonna need some Kevlar silkies. I mean, and it is going to escalate. It's going to go from a crime wave into a full-blown war. And I'm looking at the hummingbirds first. You hovering little fuckers. Thank you for the dollar. On to our titular article. Today's episode of the AAA meeting, number 404, stream not found, says it's about time because California-based procrastination book club finally finishes its first tome after 28 years.
That's pretty good.
Fucking fantastic. That's all you need. That's all you need. The book they took on was the notoriously difficult classic novel Finnegan's Wake by James Joyce. It could have been anything. It could have been fucking Spot the Dog, mate. But it's the Procrastination Book Club, and I'm fucking proud of you. I mean, you may now consider yourself used.
Huh.
Ooh.
All right.
All
That was
right.
some good news.
You're like, oh yeah, see, when Sinatra says that was some good news, that makes you feel warm and fucking fuzzy inside, that does. Because Sinatra's the news boy. Should we have a game?
Sure.
All right.
I know he says it through a yawn. Oh. I feel you, man.
I'm very sleepy.
Oh man, I've been a sleepy boy today as well. I've been up. I woke up at like fucking 6 a.m. Because I was getting over my cold. Lots of naps happened. And yesterday, my nap, I woke up. It was already dark because it's winter. It's getting darker a lot earlier, and I just went, fuck it. My nap. I upgraded it from a nap to a motherfucking sleep. And
I'm a light sleeper usually.
Yeah.
So I took a nap this afternoon, and when Shelly gets home, for some reason today, sounded like a goddamn stampede going through my fucking house. So it just woke me up like 20 minutes after I fell asleep.
But, well, it means you're going to sleep well tonight, buddy. And I'm going to sleep well tonight as well because
I
I've been
wish.
up for a long time. Well, we'll see how it goes. So anyway, it's game time, and ladies and gentlemen, here is a little game that I like to call Wild Beef.
I do like a wild beef.
It is, of course, the game where some people forgot how to say the word cow, and instead of saying cow, they said, wild beef. So I give you the wild beef, and you give me the answers. I don't know why I'm explaining it. We all know how to play it, so let's go ahead and play. Round 1 is sit balls.
Yoga ball?
In the word.
Oh no, wouldn't it? Beach? But no.
chairs?
No. I gotta give it to the chat actually there because Frank and Beans has got it with beanbag chair.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Sometimes it's like, oh, that's good. Other times it's like, oh, fuck off. And this one was just, three ways of saying things. Folly. Oh, okay, on to round number 2. And this is air moisturizer.
Humidifier.
Humidifier, Polydab.
Fuck yeah!
He's in. He's on the board. He's winning. He's been practicing. He's been saying things like flammable. Getting ready to go. I'm proud of you, man. All right, here we go. Can he keep it up? On to number 3. Highway witch hats.
Cones.
Goddamn.
Yeah, I'll give
cones,
you cones. Yeah, traffic cones. Very good. It's Halloweeny. It's witch hats. Number 4. Bubble balancer.
Level.
Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, level. Spirit level. Again, Halloweeny.
I've
Spirit
never heard it
level.
called a
Is that what
spirit
you
level.
call it?
Yeah, we call it the spirit level, yeah. You guys just call it a level.
Yeah.
That's what it does, not what it contains. The fuck?
I don't think it doesn't contain spirits. Like, if you break it open, then all of New York will get haunted by the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Not that alcoholic spirits, man. That's what it's referring to.
I think it's probably just water. Oh, no, that would evaporate, wouldn't it?
Not in a closed tube. Never mind.
Would it not?
Just let it go, man.
Yeah.
It's like the stuff inside a thermometer is not mercury. It's alcohol because it expands at a given predictable rate. That's why.
Whoa, it's not mercury?
Not anymore.
No, not for a long time.
Fuck me.
The alcohol is more reliable in its expansion. Right?
You're telling me. All right, on to number 5. Blood roots.
Veins.
Veins.
Oh.
Beets. Oh, like, right.
They
okay.
grow in the ground and they're bloody red. It makes sense.
It's, beetroot over here. Fair enough. No, I see where you're coming from.
Is that what it's
I see where
called?
you're-
Beetroots there?
Beetroot, yeah.
Huh.
I hate Britain.
We just got more time. Like, obviously, you just say beets because you guys are in such a rush. You know, you got to drive to your 7-Eleven or some shit like that. Right, number 6. Religious fruitcakes from Utah.
Fruitcakes. No.
Oh, Mormons.
Door stops.
Mormons. You say
Oh.
door stops.
Figurative fruitcakes. All right. Duh. All right.
Figurative fruitcake. Are you actually thinking of different cakes?
I totally was. That's why I see. Like, and that's what my dad calls them, Christmas fruitcakes. And people said, he goes, "Oh, great! Someone gave me a doorstop." That's all they're good for.
This one's wearing a yarmulke, for fuck's sake. Alright, number
Yeah, somebody
7.
sent him a Jew for Christmas, right? Yeah.
No, you don't know. I thought that's how we got Christmas. Come on. Right,
Human
number
trafficking.
Oh, fuck.
Number 7. Motorcycle.
Jet ski?
Jet
Sea-Doo.
ski.
That's what a Sea-Doo is. Fuck that.
What's it? A Sea-Doo?
It's a
I've
brand
never
name
heard
for
of
jet
that.
ski.
I thought jet ski was a brand name.
It might be. It's like a ski-doo, a sea-doo. Yeah, that's a
you,
thing.
How are you spelling this?
As in ocean, S-E-A-D-O-O.
As in ocean S what? S Right, oh,
You
sorry.
never heard of the
Sea.
sea?
I've heard
SEA?
of the sea.
You
They
live
don't
in
have the
England,
sea
for
in
God's
England.
sake. Yeah.
Personal watercraft. Okay, all right. Point each. There you go. All right.
Woohoo!
Number 8. Number 8. Fire sniffing beep disc.
Smoke detector.
Boom.
God damn it.
Well done, Polly. He's doing well, Sin.
African
Too
American chirper.
well.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9.
Mhm.
Cheese cauldron.
Fondue.
Fondue pot.
Oh, nice. Well, he didn't say pot.
Fondue pot.
Fondue pot.
Well, now he did.
Now
Polly,
he did.
I got something
You
to
could have
check
said it.
Polly, check your DMs after this, you two drunkle. You guys will like this.
All right, number 10. Corpse apartments.
Brooklyn.
Bro, Jesus Christ.
Morgue.
Oh, right, yeah.
Not
Coffins.
morgue.
Coffins?
Not
Graves.
coffins. Not graves.
Oh, it's the building with everyone in the walls.
Not a
fuck.
mausoleum.
Mortuary.
Not a mortuary.
Well, for fuck's sake.
God, you got to be a little more grounded with your answers here.
I said grave.
Cemetery?
Cemetery.
That's not an apartment.
That would be an apartment complex. The fuck?
This is not a condominium either. Don't blame me, man. Blame the fucking retard who forgot the word cemetery. I don't make these up. I wish I did. Jesus Christ. We've got a tiebreak right here. But it's just for shits and giggles because, well, the independent adjudicators are out. They're compiling the scores. They're making sure everyone played fairly. But while they do, here's your tiebreaker. Mouth font.
What? Mouth accent? Oh my god.
Wow.
It's not dumb if you answered it.
No, that's dumb. That one is dumb.
I mean, they're all dumb. It's a game for dumb people. There's the cow. There's a special Halloween cow. It's all very insipid and grainy. And the independent adjudicators are in third place today. It is the chat. Good old Frankie in the Frankenbeans. I think it was Frankenbeans. Or am I getting that confused with Hammond beans? Is someone called Frankenbeans out there? I bet there are. And in silver place with the silver medal is Polydub with 3 points, a personal best on his count. But this week's Smarty Pants is Sinatra Says with 7.
King retard today, boys.
Oh, thrice weekly, my friend. Thrice weekly.
So I was looking through it since. Holy shit.
Yeah, you like that?
This is so wonderfully racist. I love it.
Did you see the top comment?
Yeah. Did you see the ceiling birds one?
Yeah, that's
Oh, right. So is Jesus replacing the batteries in a smoke detector for a black guy?
yeah.
Okay, because Sinatra had to explain this to me that I didn't understand. And then all of a sudden, I saw like AI-generated posters regarding this as well, like The Beep. And it was just a black family looking terrified. You know? I had no idea this was such a thing. I genuinely did not know. But because
I am
it would annoy the
baffled that
fuck out of
people
me.
could yeah, that people have the patience for that. I don't. That's amazing to me. I'd rip that thing down within like an hour, maybe.
Yeah.
Just change the fucking
that doesn't-
batteries.
It's not staying up.
You don't have to do it like once every 3 years anyway. Like the batteries are only there in case your fucking electricity gets cut out. Anyway, Shadowcat for $1 says there was once a guy named Dave who dug up a prostitute's grave. She was mouldy as shit and missing a tit, but think of the money he saved. Jesus fuck.
Ew.
Oh, Shadowcat, no. I enjoyed that.
Lord.
Thank you very much. Should we have a couple of questions before we get out of here, gentlemen?
Sure.
That was indeed a question. People in the chat, if you have any questions for myself, Sinatra Says, that is, sorry, The Silent Sin, or Polydub, or myself, whack them in the chat, and we may bestow our attention upon you. Sinatra, I've got a question for you.
What's that?
What have you got for us?
I got a video going up on the Sin and Sash channel. Go ahead and check that out at
Oh.
your leisure.
Boy, what you got anything else for us this week? You're gonna be playing that fucking scary pixelated game that you got on Twitch.
If I have time, I would like to. I have a very, very busy week ahead of me.
I understand. I would like to see it though. It looks cool. And Polly. Polly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I understand you did a Nueba.
I did not.
Did you not? Oh, I saw someone in the
I did
chat
not.
saying that they were watching your show before the AAA started.
Well, the entire back catalog of Noir Bar is up and available for your perusal at your own convenience over on the Polydub channel. I'm certain that's what he was referring to.
It must have been. I think it was Molly Okami. I don't know, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was the ill, and
Of course, yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, understood. Well, we have Mark Smart saying, do you static SCP server error? I recognise the bodies in the water. No, bastard, no! Shadowclaw says, do you recognise the corpse apartments in the water? I do not recognise the corpse apartments in the water. You tell him Steve Daves for $1 said, I sold Shadowcat that cadaver. Just keep it amongst yourselves, guys. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No desecrations on stream. Well, it looks like this show is over then, guys. But if you find yourself with an itch that only a AAA meeting can scratch, then don't go releasing a swarm of mosquitoes on a plane just yet. We're going to be back on Wednesday on the Polydub channel at 10th. It's the 29th of this month that my clock's changed, by the way, so. Which is a Sunday. And our clocks go back. I don't know what that means for us.
If they go back, whoa,
I mean,
what does that mean?
Well, I see. Twice a year, this confuses us, doesn't it?
Because we fall back an hour, right?
Yeah, our
spring forward.
clocks have already moved back. Yeah.
You can.
No,
spring
they
back.
haven't.
I go to sleep, and when I wake up, the clock says what it does. I don't change shit.
Except your oven is the only one there going like, I'm the only one who knows what happened, man.
I don't think our clocks change until
End of the month or something, isn't it? Mid-November? Okay. It's before Thanksgiving. That's that much I can tell you.
Yeah. We'll probably have like I think it's about 2 weeks. But that means so I'll be starting at my 10:30, but at your 6:30. 6:30.
No, yes, it is 6:30.
Yeah. So I'll be starting. Well, no, you'll still want to start at 5:30.
Yeah.
So
And then
I'll be,
you
so
want
I'll
to
be starting
confusing.
at 11:30.
Forest clocks don't move anywhere at any time. Western
Yeah,
Australia opted out of the whole
It's
thing.
perpetually 15 minutes past 2 in Australia. It's just they just don't move.
It's the strangest thing. I've known it for years, and I still fuck it up. I'm like, so when do our clocks don't move? We're normal. Well, shut up. I mean, damn Arizonans and Australians with their opting out of life.
It would be so much easier, wouldn't it? Right, so we will be back on Wednesday on the Polydub channel at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. EST, 4:30 Central, and 5:30 a.m. on Christmas Island with news, games, and banter that will make you literally die. Tomorrow you can find me on twitch.tv/drunkleplays before Sinatra's epic Tucker Tuesday show, where I'll be playing It's Track Tuesday tomorrow, guys. And it's called The Sale of the Century. But I'll be playing Subnautica, and it's I've got to be getting towards the end of that game, man. I have to be. Fingers crossed I am, because Jesus fucking Christ, it's too much, man. It's fucking scary. While you're there, be sure to check out Sinatra_says and Polly_dub. But if it's way past your bedtime, then thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you to my esteemed co-hosts. And thank you for all the generous donations. The best goddamn chat online. And don't procrastinate.
Horse-dinate.
Finish Finnegan's funeral.
Horse-dinate?